Hi guys! Today I'm going to be creating another party look for the party season, and I am going to be showing you how to create a really easy wearable flush of blue. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so I've got one eye done and I'm going to go straight in with my MAC paint pot in the colour Soft Ochre and just put that all over my eyelid. For this look, pretty much going to be my base colour as well. Then I'm going to take the powder that I'm going to be wearing today. This is basically just going to be my colour. And just put that all over my eye. I'm then going to take a colour which I normally wear as a base colour. This is Malt by MAC, but you can use Naked from the Naked palette or whatever colour you use just as your base. I'm just going to put that into my crease. So I'll just kind of give my eye a little bit of depth, but it just looks really, really natural. I want this to be a no shadow look completely. So then it's time for the blue liner. Okay, so I'm going to be using a combination of two products. So the first one is this No7 eyeliner, which I don't love the texture of, but I love the colour of. My name has rubbed off, but I think it's called Royal Blue. The other thing I don't like about this is the brush applicator, because it's just so flimsy and you can't really do a lot with it. So I'm just going to take that out and use an eyeliner brush. And an eyeliner brush which I really like is a Maybelline one, the one that you get with their gel liners. I'm going to be using this. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of liquid liner onto my brush and lining my eyes. So I'm going to be starting off really, really thin and then going thicker and making it into more of a cat eye. Easier to kind of keep building on top of your wing and then just making it bigger and thicker, and try to take the smallest amount onto the brush as you're doing this, otherwise you'll end up with too much product kind of just like clumping in the corners. And just taking a tiny bit underneath but just on the outer corner, so about 3/4 of the way, as you can see I've got on the side. Thin line and then just bringing that up to join your upper liner. And it's important to join the bottom and the top liner because it's supposed to be a flash of blue, so like all in one flash. And then to neaten that up and really define the blue, I'm going to be using a Colour Chase pigment, and this is in the colour Cobalt Blue. It's a gorgeous blue colour. I'm going to be using a 283 brush from MAC, which is just a small angled brush. I'm just going to be using like a little mixing plate or palette. This is the Boots Irritated Eyes Eye Mist. My eyes aren't irritated, but this is, but you can use eye drops or a setting spray, just something that's a bit watery. For this pigment to be really intense, just need to mix it with a bit of water on my plate, just kind of dabbing any excess off and wetting my brush a bit more. So basically my pigment is wet, and then I'm just going to go over a line and really intensify the blue and neaten out any lines. So there is the flush of blue. Then I'm going to take a black eyeliner and add it to the inner corner on the top. Outlines the eyes a bit more, but then intensifies the blue. So I'm going to use the new Bourjois Maybelline, which is a really, really intense black, and I just love the tip on this. A really fine line just on the inner corner. And while that's going a little bit away, I'm taking my same MAC angled brush that I used for the blue and then just in slightly, just that kind of blends. For my waterline, I'm going to be using the Bourjois waterproof black liner, and I just think using black against the blue really just makes the blue stand out. For mascara and finishing off the eyes, I'm just going to highlight my under eye area. I've done this side already. I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Neaten up your line and sharpen your line here with your concealer or highlight. I'm gonna blend that in with my Sigma P84 brush. So you can see here I'm just sharpening my cut liner and then making sure I don't then have blue on my brush and all over my face. I've already contoured and highlighted my face, and I will link that video below. I've already filled in my brows. So before I set my under eye concealer and powder rest on my face, I'm just going to add a bit of cream blush because I want the blush to look really, really natural, and I want my skin to just like look literally so natural and so plain because I want the flash of blue to really stand out. So I'm going to be using this Bourjois cream blush, and this is in the shade 05. Really, really natural. Just gonna add that to the apples of my cheek. For my powder today, I'm going to be using the NARS powder, and this is in the shade Beach. So I'm just going to use that all over. And then with a Real Technique setting brush, I'm just going to set my under eye concealer. So now I'm just going to go back in and finish the eyes. So I'm just going to use my Urban Decay in Hustle just to line my lower lash line. The blue coming up to my eyeball almost, and then on the other half I've used the Hustle. Then I'm just using a small brush just to blend up and just make it out a tiny bit. I'm then going to take this shade by Emite Makeup, and this is in the colour Nect, Ivory highlight colour. I'm just going to take a little petite crease brush, this is by Weaver 231, and just put that on my inner corners. Just blend that in. So for this look, I'm not wearing lashes because I don't want the lashes to kind of cover the blue, because the blue is quite subtle. It's just a flash of blue. It's not kind of like an intense shadow all over the lid. It's literally just in the eyeliner. So I think false eyelashes could kind of hide the liner a bit. So I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes. Mascara on my clean eyelids. I'm just going to take a dry Q-tip and remove it. As I'm keeping my face really, really plain, I'm just going to add a little bit of the Bourjois chocolate bronzer just to kind of frame my face and go over my contour a bit. And for the lips, I also want to keep it really, really nude, and so the flash of blue really stands out. I saw someone else on YouTube talk about these Maybelline Colour Drama Intense Velvet Lip Pencils. I had to go and try them because they're a NARS dupe. I can't actually find the shade of this really, really like natural nude colour. It's almost like a Your Lips but better kind of colour. So I'm going to use this as a lip liner and then fill it in. So normally when I wear nudes, they always have some kind of pinkish undertone, but this is more I think brown undertone. It's like a true nude. It's a really nice nude colour for darker skin tones, I think. So lips look a little bit more pouty without too much colour. I'm just going to use this Smashbox lip gloss, and this is from the Santi Gold collection, and this is the colour Hot Lava, which is red, but it's just so sheer that it's not red, it's like a nude. So I'm just going to add that to the centre of my lips. You can see my lips aren't red. And that is it, that's the flash of blues. I think this is a really easy party look to create. It kind of is an intense blue, but not kind of too much, and it's just so on trend and wearable at the moment. So I really hope you like this tutorial. Comment below, let me know what you think, and let me know if there's any other tutorials and party looks you would like me to do. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll have a full product list of all the products I've used on my blog, secretstylefile.com, so don't forget to check that out. And I'll see you back here soon. Bye guys!